I hear some other cultures. If probably a bad, let me say, Mr. Daniel Momberry, are you married?
Not yet.
Okay. If maybe you want to marry, some other cultures, probably some families, the parents look for the girl. Some other families, the guy goes out, search for the girl who would want to marry. So tell us, how do you do people from Kasese, like if guy, maybe you've reached the age you want to marry, how do you do it? Is it your parents who help you, or is it you who goes out to look for the girl?
I don't know. I think in the past there used to be a lot of arranged marriages where our parents have told us they used to actually maybe book children, sometimes even at the level of pregnancy, where somebody gets pregnant and the parent says, I booked that girl for my son.
Really?
Yeah, but also was in the past where they used to arrange marriages. As the children are growing up and playing, parents can agree and say, your daughter is going to get married to my son. But today it's like culture has evolved, so parents will wait for you to, as a man, to say, I'm ready to get married. They'll say, okay, whose daughter are you marrying? And then they'll go through the processes of getting to meet the parents, negotiating the bride price, and getting married. So we do not have a lot of arranged marriages or parents going out to look for brides for their sons or grooms for their daughters. It's really about the children getting to meet, going through the dating. Once they say now they want to get married, that's when parents really come in, because parents then have to help organize for the bride price, do the negotiations, take you through the cultural norms. But the process of selecting a husband or finding a wife is up to you.
It's up to you, the man.
Yeah.
Okay. So if probably a man wants to marry a girl from Kasese, a bride price, how many cows? Do you also do cows? Do you do goats?
In Kasese, a bride price is simple. It's 12 goats.
Okay.
12 goats, and then that's the biggest portion of the bride price. So the symbolic portion of the bride price, it's 12 goats. And then the rest is what is, I think, similar to what people do, traditional brew, buy a gomesi for your mother-in-law, an envelope that should have some money, a hoe. So things that culturally they cherished are things that you actually buy. Now you may say buy a suit for your father-in-law, but the major proportion, what you really look for when you want to get married, are the 12 goats. And those 12 goats, one of them must come from your father. So your father must give you the very first goat of your bride price, regardless of whether you can afford to buy the goats or not. You must always carry that goat from your father, because it's symbolic. It means that he has given you the permission to actually go and get married. So he must buy a physical goat, and that goat must be among the 12 goats that you take.
So your father buys you one goat?
Yeah, today buying, but in the past it usually just get from his flock and give
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so interesting about Kasese. And tell us about the dress code. Like, what do you usually go from Kasese? What do you wear? Have Ugandas do gomesis, the Wanyankoli have moshanana. People from some other cultures do vitenges. For you, what do you do, like traditional?
In the past, it used to be we used to wear animal skin, and the preferred one used to be the one of the colobus monkey. The colobus monkey is found up in the mountains. A beautiful skin. It's black and white, and that's what they used to wear as traditional wear. But we've since moved on. You can no longer find anybody wearing it, but occasionally on a very traditional function, you might find people wearing it. Today, what we wear as traditional wear is the kanzu and the gomesi, which is similar to what the Baganda wear. So the men will wear a kanzu and add a jacket on, and then the women will wear a gomesi. And to find people wearing traditional wear would be usually maybe it's a marriage or it's a special Sunday. Then you might find people really wearing traditional wear to such events. Otherwise, we've also moved on. We've become colonized. We wear t-shirts, jeans, dresses, and all.
So you've adopted the digital life.
Yes.
You know, you're moving with the trend.
Yes.
Wow, that was so interesting, Mr. Daniel. As we conclude, what would you want people out there to know about Kasese? as we conclude this show?
I think I would say that people out there should come and visit Kasese. People in
Okay.
Kasese are very warm, very flexible. I think if you, we haven't done the research, but if you did the research, you'll find that people in Kasese are very flexible. Everybody in Kasese knows more than 3 or 4 languages. We've been able to learn the languages of our people, of other people. They will know Lutoro, they will know Nyankore, they will know Luganda. So you will definitely feel at home, you will be welcomed, and you will have an amazing time visiting all the beautiful places in Kasese. So please come and visit us. You are most welcome.
Wow, I think you've heard for yourselves. It has been a wonderful time having you, Mr. Daniel, on the show, and we hope to host you again. Thank you. And dear viewers, till next time. Bye-bye.